Hi guys. Oh no. Oh, that terrible intro. I'm dizzy. I'm too dizzy for that. Nope. Terrible intro. I'm pretty sure the inconsistencies and the awkwardness of my intros is like my trademark. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Not feeling it. Time to start feeling it. In 3, 2, 1. Fuck yeah. Hi guys, Captain Freckles here. So I'm here. I mean, how are you? It's Friday. So I was sitting in a buttload of traffic this afternoon when I got off work, and I was strategizing for my next video, and I came up with the idea to post a picture on Instagram saying, like, leave me some questions in the comments that you want me to answer in a video. It could be anything. It could be random. It could be tobacco related, not tobacco related. It could be completely silly, or it could be something personal about me, anything, like just any questions. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I've gotten quite a few already. I only posted it like, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, and I have enough for a decent video. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's just Captain Freckles, one word. So yeah, if you want to go on Instagram and follow me there. If not, that's fine too. I'm not into peer pressure, so if you're not feeling it, then don't. But you know, let's just get right to it, shall we? I'm going to smoke out of my corncob country gentleman. I'm giving you a 360-degree view. I'm already too hyper. And in it, I'm smoking Molto Dolce, and it's almost empty, which brings me to my next thing I wanted to mention. I'm going to be doing a video soon of my empties. I have like a couple of tins that are empty, and I just figured since they're empty, that means that I smoked a lot of it, or all of it, or gave some away, but at least I have enough of a sense to kind of do a little review. So I'm going to do like an empty review, and then also I plan on, when I have enough of the metal tins that are empty, I want to use the tops of them, and I'm going to try to make a friggin' anchor out of them. I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned on that bad boy. So Molto Dolce is kind of my like dessert tobacco or afternoon tobacco. I really like having it around that time because like rich and creamy textures, the vanilla, caramel, and honey. Hell yes. Dessert. Question number 1. I feel as though I have to sneeze. Sometimes looking at the light helps. Let's see if it works. I think it went away, actually. Just kidding. So, I do want to say thank you so much for all of you guys that left me questions. I appreciate it. It was going to be kind of embarrassing if I posted that and like nobody said anything, and then I had to be like... So the first question is, do you smoke out in public? And if so, do people look at you funny for smoking a pipe? Yes. I don't typically, it's not something like I do regularly, but I have smoked out in public. The most recent one was when I was camping down in San Diego. I definitely, I think I walked around the campground smoking a pipe a couple nights, and I think it would be less awkward, or I think I would get a more positive reaction if I were an old bearded man. No offense, but I think that people, when they see somebody my age or like this with some sort of utensil and it's some sort of lighter, I think they assume it's some sort of narcotic, and I'm just some sort of no. And yeah, definitely people kind of like, usually it's like a negative, like, what the fuck, bitch? The next question is, have you ever wanted to blow bubbles in your pipe and pretend you're Popeye? Hell yes. Actually, I kind of, like, every time I smoke a pipe, I just pretend it's bubbles, so. Okay, next question. How long can you hold your breath underwater? Damn, that's a good question. Well, I did play water polo for 5 years, and I was on the swim team as well, so I definitely, back then, it could have been, you know, I don't know, much longer than now. Now, I think 58.79 seconds. Okay, the next one is, what is your favorite all-day smoking tobacco? So I would definitely have to go with Navigator Blend by Sutliff. It's an aromatic, but it doesn't have any, like, overwhelming flavors to it. Like, you know, it's not like fruity or vanilla-y, like overpowering. It's just like a nice, you could just smoke that son of a gun all day. Okay. Next one. What other forms of art do you enjoy besides painting? Oh, goodness. I enjoy all art, really, and, like, I consider almost everything art. The type that I like to do, definitely painting is the number one, and then, like, pen and ink drawing, or I do a lot of, tattoo-style drawings. Some clay in there, you know? Even, like, digital painting on the computer and Photoshop, I do that a lot. But as far as me enjoying other types of art, it's all of them. Sculpting, dancing, like jewelry making, and synchronized swimming, for crying out loud. The next question is, what is your favorite English blend? And to that I have to say, oh crap, I don't know. Because really, I mostly just smoke aromatics, and I don't know. So get back to me on that one at some point. Next question, how do you feel about monkeys? I really appreciate this question. I think it's a great question. Like, I feel pretty good about them. I feel like I really want one as a pet, and bringing it back to the water polo days, I was the goalie, and I kind of would hang on the cage sometimes, and so I was kind of referred to as a monkey pretty frequently. So I feel pretty good about monkeys. They're freaking awesome. Okay, so this next one, I love this. He says it's not really a question, but something that he wanted me to address. I know this isn't a question, but I just saw in the news an Oklahoma man just got 30 years in prison for giving a fatal, that means like somebody died, atomic wedgie. Address that in your video. Well, shnikes, man, are you serious? The one thing I keep thinking is like, all right, so this guy's gonna be in prison for 30 years, and people are going to be asking, you know, everybody's like, hey, what are you in for? What are you in for? And, like, some fool's going to be like, I killed my boss. I stole millions of dollars from, like, something. I did something scary and bad. And then this guy has to be like, yeah, dude, I gave somebody a wedgie. So, what's next? Drowning people or giving them a swirly? Come on. I just, like, how is that even possible? Like, you just gave him such a big wedgie that, like, his balls came out of his mouth? I know that's graphic, but then you'd be choking on your balls, and that would cut off your breathing, and so, I mean, then you wouldn't be able to breathe, so you would die. But how else would that, I just don't know how that could kill somebody. Unless if he pulled the underwear so hard that it went, like, up, the underwear went, like, up through and, like, ripped his stomach open? Is that a thing? I don't know. Yeah, man. A guy's gonna be in prison, and he's gonna have to explain that he's there for giving a wedgie. So, shit. Next one. Is a penguin a bird? I mean, it doesn't fly, so, you know, you are onto something there, my friend. I mean, chickens, I was like trying to think. I literally was trying to think about this logically. Because yes, they are aviary, like they are birds. But are they? Because they're like mammals. Because like, no, because they lay eggs, they're birds. I know that they're birds, but like, they don't fly, but either do chickens. And, you know, chicken's a bird. Then, the more I started thinking about this question, the more I started thinking about penguins and how cute and fluffy they are. And I just want to cuddle with one. So now I just really want to cuddle with a penguin. And then I forgot what the question was. 2 more. When are they going to stop adding marshmallows to Lucky Charms? It's like 80% marshmallows now. These kids have it too good. I extremely agree. Because I actually had some Lucky Charms recently. Not one of my proud moments, but they're delicious. And I remember when I was little, there weren't as many marshmallows, and I used to save them up all for the end. Like I would pick around and I would just eat like the more boring cereal part, and then at the end I would just like mouthful of marshmallows. And now it's like you can't pick around them anymore like I used to be able to. Like you freaking put your spoon in the bowl and pull it out, and you're gonna have hella marshmallows up on that spoon. Then the last question is, what is the maximum airspeed velocity of an African swallow? And to that question, I'm just gonna have to tell you that, you know, you have to look at it scientifically, okay? So you have the velocity times the airspeed times the amount of the swallows that are flying, but also you want to consider like what is the swallow's motivation? Let's say that the swallow just wants to fly to the next branch because there's better scenery. Okay? So that swallow's probably going to go at an average of like, I'd probably say 20 miles an hour. Whereas let's say that there's one swallow and on the other branch there's like a hot babe swallow, and he's like, hey girl, hey, but she doesn't hear him because he's so far away, and so he tries to fly to her because she starts to fly away, and he's like, I gotta get that honey before she's gone out of my life forever. Like, that fool's gonna be going at about 60 to 70 miles an hour. And that's on like not a windy day. That's a clear, sunny day, no wind playing into the velocity. That fool is gone. So those are my questions. And I'm assuming, I'll probably get more, and I welcome more. I love these questions. Those were awesome and super fun for me to answer. So definitely, I think that this will be like a part 1, and then I can keep going depending on the more questions that I get. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below here, and I'll find them that way or write them down or something. And also, if you want to go on Instagram and just leave a comment on a picture there asking a question, and then when I have enough again, I will make another video. Excuse me. Fuck. I can also tell you right now that there's going to be another blooper video coming up pretty soon because, you know, I'm Captain Freckles and I've got a shit ton of bloopers, so, you know. Oh, guess what? My birthday's coming up. I want to make a birthday video. What should I do for my birthday video? Leave comments below if you have an opinion on what I should do for my birthday video. You want to know how old I'm going to be? I'm like a quarter of a century. That's just between us. Okay, guys, have a super day. Well, and a super weekend, too.